Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you the installation of a auto-dimming interior rear view mirror. Now this one is the rear view mirror which has been used in the 4th generation Honda City top model ZX. It's a frameless design and it's got one of these attachment points which is actually the same on any other Honda car or any Maruti car like the Ciaz. I've done this installation before on my Ciaz as well, and it was just a very simple affair of removing the old mirror and putting this one on. The mounting button was the same. Unfortunately on the Tiago it's a bit different because this is the adapter which I've bought separately from a scrap windshield repair guy, and in this car we have this mirror which comes out easily by just pushing. So you just push it out and you get it off, and if you can see over here, the adapter is really different, the mounting button is really different to what you see on Hondas and other Marutis. So it won't fit in. If you try to fit this in, you won't get it in. There is a mounting adapter which has another part on the bottom, and it helps you get this one out of this groove. Well, that comes as part of the Tata official accessories pack, and that's really expensive, for like 6,000 rupees. I got this mirror from a friend of mine in Gurugram, and he got it for 2,300 rupees. It's functional. I've had it tested, and just yesterday I have had this wire extended, so now you get a coupler. Originally you get a coupler over here. It's got 5 wires, and of interest are actually just the red and the black ones. So I cut this coupler off, and these 3 wires, one of them is used for the reverse signal, so that when you engage reverse gear it doesn't activate the auto dimming. I don't really care for it, so I've had it cut off and extended the red and the black one for 1.5 meters each. So the next thing that you would need is a fuse tap, and this is a mini fuse tap. It's specific for the Tata cars, and it would then be plugged into the fuse box socket which I found over here next to your right knee. I'll show it in the different part of the video. You would need one of these adapters which goes onto your neutral for the wire, and here goes a wire, and here goes a bolt which is found on the chassis of the car anywhere. So I'm going to put it somewhere on a bolt over here. And then you're going to need one of these or the adapter. So I had this sent over by a friend. I'm going to be pasting it to the windshield next to the original mounting bracket, somewhere over here. So that's where I'm going to paste it. This is the wrong way, to be honest. It goes in like this. I'm going to paste it here next to it so that I have the original just in case I need to use it, and then plenty of space for the new mirror so I can slide on. So it slides on from this way. I'm also going to need some masking tape to hold it on. I like the Auto-dimming cure for about 24 hours. This is a Auto-dimming that I'm going to use. It's been recommended by my friend who's done it already. Just push it on, keep the car for 24 hours in the sun, and it'll be rock solid. Given this button 24 hours to paste and cure, I'm just going to remove this mirror, and you can see that button is there secured with masking tape. It's time to remove this tape and see if it's strong enough. So Auto-dimming doesn't really need a curing time, but I've left it just for safety. Here we can see, it's nice and strong. Doesn't look like it's going to fall off with the weight of the mirror. Good enough. Solid, pretty solid. There's some extra glue. I'll just file it off afterwards so that it doesn't obstruct my mirror. And next we're going to install the mirror. We just slot in the mirror onto this button over here. There it is. And in a while I'll just tighten up this screw, which is a Torx screw. Can you see this one here? I'll just tighten up this screw afterwards. In the meantime, what we need to do is get these wires through the air pillar. I've just pulled out the air pillar. It's very easy. Remove the weather strip first and get your fingers in here. There's like 3 clips. They're all orange, if you can see, 1, 2, 3. And just wire the black and the red ones through the air pillar so that we can get it down into this groove here and then access it through the back of the dashboard and then plug it into one of the fuses in the fuse box. So I've attached the fuse tap to the fuse, and I've taken a piggyback from one of the fuses, which was an original fuse for the power accessory socket. It only comes on when the ignition is on, and that's what we need. We don't want it to be parasitically draining when the engine is off or the ignition is off. So you need to test your available fuse with a multimeter. So the way to do that is to put the red terminal on one of the fuses that you want. Just put it on these silver parts. You don't need to take the fuse out. And then the black one, you need to just simultaneously touch onto an earth point on the car, so you can see that steel bar over there. And if you see a reading of 0000 on engine or ignition off, that is the type of fuse you want to take. You can see the wire, it's routed up. It comes out this way and then over here in the mirror. Now I can confirm that the mirror is working, so for the testing we need to switch on the flash, and I'm going to cover the back sensor, and when you see the flash is bouncing off the screen darkens on its own, so that's a success. And if I turn off the flash, you'll see that the mirror now normalizes. It goes back to the non-dimmed version. It takes a bit longer in the daytime, but now you can see it's all fine. So all in all, it's a successful install. The last thing that I need to do is just tuck in the wire. You can see the wire over here. It just needs to be tucked in a bit, and the end of the job is now done. Thank you. Now finally you need a Torx screwdriver. It's a star-shaped screwdriver, and you need to tighten up the bolt over here. So if you can see the bolt here, just get the flash on, and you just get this into the screw and tighten it. So you need to make it firm, you don't need to make it too tight so that it starts cracking.